Hello, and a very good afternoon. Welcome along to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. Thank you for joining us on this Jubilee Day. I am certainly limited stock. There's not many of me going around. Welcome along to Thursday, bank holiday here in the UK. It is Jubilee Day. We're all very, very excited. We're waving flags. We're wearing waistcoats / vests with the Union Jack on. Michelle's got her nails done specially, and we are so happy to be here with you guys for the whole of the day today. Coming up a little bit later on, we've got a cartload show. It is a cartload specifically put together by Lily, who is going to be joining us for that 2-hour extravaganza. We'll have a little delve into some of the goodie bags that we've got for you in just a bit. But we are here right now for a masterclass. We're here for, sorry, I've just been distracted by a comment which has come through from Radical Rachel, who's on the social, saying that sounded a little bit like a dastardly and muttly chuckle. Well, funnily enough, you should say that. Johnny's got a bit of a cold or something going on at the minute, and every time he laughs, he sounds like Muttley from Dastardly and Muttley. Anyway, back to it. We are here for a masterclass. We're also celebrating the Jubilee event, which I'll tell you more about in just a few moments' time. But the masterclass is all about Nitwit. The Nitwit Collections. So we're going to bring you some great demos on things like this gorgeous collection here, the Homebody. We've got kindly thoughts for you as well on the show, plus some amazing deals on what is left of the Bloom and Grace and also the Positivity set. If you watch Wake Up Call a little bit earlier on, you will know that we've got, well, not much left of the Positivity, but what we have got left is going at crazy, crazy prices. Let's get a bit of a heads up before we tell you all about the Jubilee and do a few hellos. Let's get a heads up from my crafty partner in crime across the other side of the studio, who's going to show you what you might be able to make with the products we bring to you on the show. It is the lovely, the one and only Michelle McCarthy. You right?
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
I liked that introduction.
Thank you.
With the drums and...
Thank you. What's coming up? What are we doing?
Should I show you a few samples?
Do it.
So just bear with me, because I got some ready and then I put them back and then I forgot that I needed them. So we have got, don't ask. We've been having a big debate about blondies, because Ben cut them quite small.
Oh yeah. Oh,
So we've been discussing how many counts as one, so I'm a little bit distracted by cake.
3 is 1. Oh, 4 is 1, says Charlotte. Charlotte had the most out of everybody. She had 5.
5?
5. Oh, you did have 4. I've got it out of her. I thought she only had 3. I had 3. Look at the size of me. They're very tasty. Very
To be
nice.
fair, he did cut them for like the borrowers.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, they were tiny.
Teeny tiny.
You can't have a small piece of cake. Cake's got to be,
Well, if you're going to do it,
you know,
do
you
it.
can have a piece. Have a piece.
Exactly right.
So anyway, no cake-related cards, but lots of fabulous Nitwit stuff. So we've got the beautiful Positivity collection. So we've got those beautiful putty tats. And as you can see, you can go small or you can really go big with these collections. They're absolutely beautiful. And then this is the Kindly Thoughts collection.
Lovely.
There's some of that vellum behind there, which I think we've still got in stock, haven't we? Mm-hmm. And then, so use it, wait a minute, let me just, I can't do this backwards. So there we go. So we've got one of those like bay window cards, I like to call them there. And it's just using lots of those toppers from that topper pad to really build up a beautiful card. And then we have got the Homebody collection. This one's
like
a
that.
beautiful gift, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's that one, using those papers. And then, I love this one. I love how they've used the cotton wool to make the smoke coming out of the chimney.
Oh, clever.
I just love this card.
Is that a K card?
Yes. Yeah, with the pop out front. Yeah, I think it is.
Clever.
So that is what we have got coming up for you today.
Yeah, all of that coming your way. Do check the website for full details on all of the goodies that we've got, and also check the website for the Jubilee details. It is our Club Inspired Jubilee event. I'll give you a quick heads up on all of this. If you're not yet a Club Inspired member, make sure you join up over the course of the next 4 days. It ends at midnight Sunday, but if you do sign up, you'll get 20% off your first order, and you will get £5, dollars or euros credited to your account at the end of the event, so you'll have that to spend as well. Plus, you will be able to take advantage of all of these deals like the rest of our Club Inspire members. Hit it, Charlotte! 3 for 2s on all adhesives. You've also got on the website, 3 for 2s on all Gemini accessories. Add to that, 3 for 2 on. It was a bit Miss Piggy, that wasn't it? Hiya! Curly frog. 3 for 2 on select paper and card. Add to that, hiya! Double points as well on all orders right across the event for the next 4 days. That sounds magnificent, but we don't end it there because kapow! Free gift on all orders over £10, dollars or euros. And by the way, if you're thinking, oh, I've already done that, I spent $10 yesterday. It's a new gift each and every day across the event. And if you didn't think that was good enough, Expelliarmus! Half price shipping for, yes, Charlotte, half price shipping for US customers, plus free standard shipping for UK customers. Disappearance! Thank you. Just like Disney World, says Johnny. They call me the Magnificent Moseby. So yeah, all of that. All of that is to look forward to. A few hellos coming in. We've got Radical Rachel's on the socials. I know Superstar Susie on the socials will be here later on as well. But who's joining us? Mary Pat 1000 says, hello again, everyone from Montana. Happy Jubilee to all my UK friends and the Queen's magnificent achievement. What a magnificent achievement as well. 70 years, just unbelievable. Longest reigning UK monarch, of course. Eileen Hernandez says, good morning, everyone from Puerto Rico. Pam E joins us saying, good morning again, Michelle, Ben and the crew from Central New York. Miriam's in. Hi, Miriam. Hello also to Mary Pat 1000, who says the Queen looks really happy today. I'm sure she does. She's probably got us on. In the, you know, when she stopped waving on the balcony, she's probably in watching. And Pammy says, did Michelle's Ben send in some goodies? Yes, he sent in blondies, which are like, they're sort of like brownies, but they're not.
But they're blonde.
But they're blonde. There you go. Love the card with the house and the chimney, says Miriam. Beautiful cards. Tina says, I'm here to get inspiration with the lovely crafting being on demo. Well, you'll see some very shortly indeed. And Miriam says, we need to do the Tarzan yell with all of those deals. Lol, Ben. Yes, certainly. There's some deals that Tarzan would be shouting about. Absolutely. We did think it was National Tarzan Day. Aunt Penny earlier on told us today, not only being the Jubilee Day, was also National Tarzan Day. Turns out that I did a Tarzan impression. Of course I did, but it isn't actually until August the 27th, but it was fun whilst it lasted. The Homebody collection is what we're going to be looking at, I think, first up. You can have a quick look at this, and I'll show you the boards in just a little while, but is the full collection is this one, whereas with some of the others, we've got like what's left of them. This is the full collection, so 19 dies in total you're going to receive, including that cute little house, which is amazing. You've also got the fence included in there as well to build up your scenes. You've got a beautiful floral set and more. And then, of course, you've got all of those beautiful consumables in there. You've got 12 by 12 paper. You've got flower forming foam in here. You've got your stunning A4 cardstock. And, of course, as you always get with the Nitwit Collections, you've got this 12 by 12 topper pad, which is just jam-packed full of craftability. That's why these collections stand out for me. Not only did they bring you, like, you know, amazing imagery, amazing dies and stamps to work with, but the fact that you get so much as far as the papers are concerned and these topper pads, huge value for money. Should be almost £98 or $120, $77.99 today, or $95.95 is the deal. Less your 20% if you're platinum. That is £62.39 or $76.76. As per usual, we are live and interactive. Anything you want to know, anything you want to ask, anything you want to throw our way, please feel free to. Goodness knows what we'll end up chatting about over the course of the next couple of hours, but it will be fun. Do get in touch on Facebook and YouTube, and we are ready to go. What are you going to show us?
So we're starting with the home body, and I've picked the Pretty Peony and the Floral Arch. I love this. This is absolutely beautiful. I think this has got to be one of my all-time favourite dies.
Wow.
It's quite simple, but it's a little bit different, and it's just a lot of fun to play with. And it's a nice, decent size as well. So when I take it out, you can see it's a real good size. And then the Pretty Peony. So these look beautiful with the foam that comes with the collection. I'm not going to be using the foam, but it does look beautiful with the foam. So you can use them for your foam and for your cards, your vellums, anything like that. So I'm just going to bring in some of my Centura Pearl card, and we're just going to cut these out. So let me just get... I've left a few little bits in. I can't blame anyone else because it was me from earlier.
You could blame Craig.
I'm pretty sure Craig tends to blame me a lot anyway, so...
I haven't seen him in ages. He's on holiday. Oh, he's on holiday. That's probably why then.
He's turned into...
Debbie Fisher?
No, well, we're going to say you, but...
I'm not the holiday king anymore, am I?
No.
Debbie Fisher's got that moniker.
She has at the minute.
She's been away a lot recently. I think we calculated she's done about 3 days' work in the last 30.
She's looking amazingly tanned though, isn't she?
Oh, isn't she? Sickening. Yeah, she enjoyed her holiday in Cape Verde, didn't she?
Yes. I was looking at the pictures and was incredibly jealous.
Yeah. Off down to Cornwall today, I think she said. Saturday. Oh yeah, I keep thinking it's the weekend. It's not, is it?
It feels like the weekend today.
Yeah. Because obviously, you know...
We're the only ones in.
Yeah, you said it. Yeah. Like a normal Saturday and Sunday. It's quite nice in a way though, isn't it? You know, we're all in together.
Yeah.
No one else sort of, you know, running up and down the corridors. You know, do what we want. Stuff our faces with cakes.
And you don't have to share it with anyone else.
Don't have to share it with anybody else. There's tons left. Be interesting to see how many pieces are left when we get out of here in a couple of hours' time. Because Jake didn't realise that we had... he didn't realise... Oh, he's just walking past now, look. He's got his trolley. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. Oh, he's here. He's there. He's going... he's run off in the tub. He took the tub. He's just walked past with his trolley with all these bits and pieces on. He's just gone... and ran off with it, so probably wouldn't be many left.
Right, so I've cut all my pieces out and I've used some, I think that's the hint of gold, that one. It's the double-sided Centura Pearl, and then I've got this beautiful pink as well. So you could be cutting these out in white, just our white multi-purpose card. Oh, I got it right that time.
Yeah.
So you could just be cutting it out in those, and you could be colouring these up with your watercolour and aqua pens, or your normal classics, tri-blends. You don't have to be cutting them out in this, you know, coloured card. So let me just, I'm trying to tidy up as I go along. And so far, so good.
Well, a long way to go yet, though.
Yeah, there is. I'll just be throwing it all to the side in a minute.
Start as you mean to go on, then.
Right, there we go. So you can see that this doesn't cut out at the bottom. So you can cut this straight into a card base and have it that way, but I'm going to snip it out. But you don't have to. You can absolutely just cut this straight into a base if you want to. There we go.
Beautiful.
And again, if you didn't see this one earlier, the gate opens. Oh, it sounded like my knees.
A bit of WD-40 on her first thing in the morning. Yes. Yeah, I know that feeling.
If Alice is following me up or down the stairs, I'll say to her, listen. And as soon as I say listen, she runs away, screaming no, because you can hear my knees crunch as I walk down the stairs.
Oh, really?
Yes. I think I've got a little bit of, the doctor said it's a little bit of arthritis in them.
Yeah.
I don't know which one, because it's not that bad.
But they just.
But yeah,
click
they make a bit of a crunchy, squeaky. Nice.
Oh, cause it's not like a click. Because I've always had a clicky ankle. When I walk my left ankle when I walk up the stairs, it always goes. But I don't know. That's not arthritis, I don't think. But
mine's
yours
a
actually
nice
creak and.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think because you have like something in between your bone and
Cartilage.
your joint, yeah. And I don't know. Anyway, I don't have as much as that, so my bone's great together.
I kind of feel like I want to follow you up some stairs now, just so I can hear the sounds of myself. Later on, we'll walk into the office just so you can walk up the steps. Wow.
Right, what am I doing? Right, so I've got
Talk about your knees.
So again, I've cut lots of these flowers out, and we're just gonna, again, I've got my stamping mat in here, and we're just gonna, using the ball tool, we're just gonna give it some nice shaping. So this is obviously the ball tool from the foam flower kit. I think it's in the bag that you've got over there, isn't it, Ben, these?
They are in the flower forming mystery bag, yes.
That's it.
Which we've got on cartload later on for £20, worth over £50 or over $60. Boom.
So these ball tools are brilliant, not just for your flowers. If you wanting to give any dimension to anything that you've got. So if you're decoupaging, so all our decoupage pads that we've got, you can be using these on those so you're not having to just put those on flat. I mean, you've seen me use these for all sorts of things, so not just your flowers.
Kathy says, good morning from Nebraska. My first week of retirement, Kathy Benoit.
Oh.
Happy retirement. And says, happy Jubilee all. Mary Pat says, it was a fantastic practice run of Tarzan, Ben. Now you're prepared for the official day in August. And I'm not falling for this one. Lillian Kwok says, hello, Ben. Hello, Michelle. It's International Baboon Day.
Baboon?
It's not. It's not. I know why. I know it's not, because Rachel's just had a look. There is a Baboon Day. It's December the 3rd, but I think you're just wanting me to do an impression of a baboon. I don't think I've got that one in my locker, unfortunately. So probably, I don't know what a baboon sounds like, to be honest with you. Johnny? Oh yeah, they do. I think they growl more than sort of. They don't do that, do they? They're more like. Woo. They've got the big fangs, haven't they? And the big. Haven't they got like the coloured faces? Yeah. Yes, Charlotte, and big red buttocks as well, haven't they? Baboons. Oh dear.
Yeah, they're a little bit scary.
They are. I wouldn't like to meet one out there in the corridor. Oh, hello, Jake.
Poor Jake.
He can't hear me. He's printing something out.
Although he's got a baby daughter to contend with, that's way more scary than
Yes.
any baboon.
Yes. Jake, Pablo said Jake needs the sugar for energy because he walked off with a tin of cake. He says he's a sleep-deprived new dad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll let him have as many of those blondies as he wants.
Definitely.
What is the GSM of the cardstock for the flowers, Thea wants to know?
So I think...
Is it from the cassette?
Yes. Is it a 250?
It is. I want to say it is. Yeah, 250. 250.
So I'm just going to make a 6x6 card. Are you laughing again?
No, I was just laughing at Lillian, who made up today was Baboon Day to get me to do the impression, and I said I wasn't going to do the impression, and I did an impression anyway, and she just said I got him to do it anyway. So
You did?
Like a performing seal. What's this? What's this? Seal of approval. Oh dear. Can you hear Johnny still laughing in our ears? It's literally like having Muttley in the gallery. He's laughing exactly like Muttley from Dastardly and Muttley. You know? He's doing it again. Muttley, you snickering fool. He's going, so funny. Oh dear.
Saying that though, my mum actually used to laugh like that.
Like Muttley?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's that, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can't do it, it makes me cough. Johnny's laughing again. I wish you could. Can you do that down the God mic? Oh. Susan just joined us and says, hello, Ben and Michelle from sunny southeast UK. Sorry to be late, you don't have to be sorry. But so glad to log in and see Michelle's take on the Nitwit items. I love these. If you missed the demos from Wake Up Call as well, by the way, do go back and have a look. She did a lovely card. Well, actually one. I'll show you in a bit. One demo of the show, which was a bit of a mix and match between the positivity and the kindly thought set, wasn't it? Very interchangeable, these, aren't they?
They really are. And they all work beautifully together. I think that's just the beauty of these Nitwit collections. Although, do you know, I think we just do that very well with all of our collections. There's always elements in all of them that you're going to be able to work with all your other collections. They're going to, I'm going to say cross-contaminate then. I don't know what I was thinking of, but you all know what I mean. They all cross over perfectly with each other. They really do. So this is just those, you know, our inverted nesting dies that we've got, those ones right there. So that is all I've used for those. And then we're just going to mat and layer this card up and just make a beautiful scene with these bits. So I'm using my tacky glue because I'm using this coated cardstock. So you'll find if I ever am using a coated cardstock, I always use my tacky glue.
Okay.
Right, let me just bring this in.
Do a few more of our Jubilee facts in just a little bit. Enjoyed those earlier on. Sharon's just got in touch to say, I love your dad jokes, Ben. Thank you, Sharon. I love you for that. Not many people
Can't
do.
beat a good dad joke.
Debbie's Al was sending in a few yesterday as well. It was kind of, they were great, Johnny. They were great. The fact that he was sort of supposed to be doing work and he was sat there sending in dad jokes.
So I'm just curving this just on the edge of my desk because I've only used a piece of paper. I'm just struggling a little bit to get that bend in it to fix it over, so just curved it on the edge of my desk and now I've got it perfect. So I'm gonna glue this piece because I obviously can't glue that bit now. Well, I could, but I'd make a bit of a mess of it, so we won't. I can't talk when I'm doing this bit because I need to get it lined up.
Looks pretty good.
There we go. Oh, I thought I would upside down then, I'm not. And then, so this is going to go on the front, just there. So I'm going to use my dotty for this one. Remembering not to glue my gate shut.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Fab.
So just a little long there, so I'm just going to trim that down and just trim that down. There we go. So,
Yay.
And then just flowers now. So I'm just going to bring in my stamping mat again because now they've dried up. I just want to give them a good squish in the middle to just give them that bit more curvature. I'm going to have to figure out what word it is I'm trying to say.
It's not curvature, is it? It's
just more shape, isn't it? More body.
Yeah, more dimension.
Dimension. Sounds so much better than curvature.
Well, I don't know if it does. I think curvature is a good word.
So I'm just going to pop one just in the middle there. And where are my buttons? There we are. So I love these collections because where I would normally use a gem, because there's these beautiful buttons in here, I've started using a button instead, and it just looks lovely. Let's use a green one. So if I was at home, I would probably use either my chunky glue or my hot glue to fix the buttons down. I mean, this fixes them down perfectly well, but I think if you're going to be gifting them and you want, you know, you're going to be posting them, things like that, and you want them to be that little bit more secure, then just, use either your collal, your 3D collal. I still like to call it chunky glue.
Yeah, oh yeah. And were you here the day that we discovered that if you do type in chunky glue, that 3D collal glue does come up?
Does it really?
Yes.
No.
Somebody messaged in to say that because Debbie had stopped calling it chunky glue because she was worried that people would look for it and then not be able to find it, the 3D collal. But then someone messaged and said if you type in chunky, 3D comes up.
I love it.
Which pleased me no end. Yeah, on our website. So if you search for chunky glue, 3D collal glue comes up.
Well, I never knew. I'm going to have to go search for it now.
Love the paper, says Lillian. I used to make a classy and fabulous handbag. I used it to make a classy and fabulous handbag. Might have to get some more. Do it today, Lillian. Some good deals to be had. Kelly says, I enjoyed your Queen facts earlier. Can't wait for the new ones. We'll do some. And Terry says, Happy Jubilee celebrations to the UK. I saw some of the clips on the news and the planes flew over forming a 70. Amazing, says Terry. Terry. I've not seen any of the clips yet. Have you guys seen any in the gallery? No.
No. I haven't looked at anything, to be honest.
No, we've been too busy.
Yeah.
Lots of preparation for the shows. Lots of cake eating as well.
So there's my little beware of the dog sign. And then just my little, so this is from the topper pad. This home is built on love and laughter. So again, some lovely sentiments in there. Just try to get it on straight. It's because I try to keep my head out of the way.
Yeah.
Everything goes on wonky. But not jauntily wonky. You have to really make an effort to make it look, you know, like you've done that on purpose.
Yes.
And you've not just accidentally stuck it down.
Susan just said, I love, love, love the use of the picket fence, Michelle. I have that die, so thank you for the inspiration.
Oh.
There's a nice use of it, actually. Just frames it even more, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think that's what's nice about it. So last flower that I forgot I had. There we go. So there we go. That is my... Just try that again. There we go.
Yay!
It's my card.
That's amazing, isn't it? A gorgeous, gorgeous card, again, that you can recreate with this collection. Lillian's just been in touch to say, I watched those planes go past my flat and they ran to the living room to see them on the telly. Amazing. There's so much going on. There's so much going on. I bet that looked amazing. Flying over your flat, Lillian. That's phenomenal. Yeah, just see them on the TV. Wow. Must check back, see all of the highlights a little bit later on. Talking of highlights, though, see what I did? The Homebody collection is proving really, really popular. It's a lovely, lovely set, is this. So that's the little house, which comes with it, the house die, and you've got all of the different elements there to be able to build up your house as well. Michelle did a lovely demo with that particular die a little bit earlier on Wake Up Call. That's the fence, the floral arch, as it's called. And I'll mention it again because I think it's a really cool idea. So it looked lovely on that particular card, but if you're looking for a set which is going to create you a spooky Halloween card, spooky house, haunted house, then you've got your gateway there with the bats, yeah, cut it out in black. I mean, seriously.
They do look like bats.
They do. Imagine that, you know, little, in sort of, you know, scary colours. Very good. So you've got it for all seasons, all occasions. The florals you've got in here as well, the pretty peony, so plenty of dies there to be able to make all of your gorgeous flowers. Whether you decide to use your papers, your card, or the flower forming foam, which is included within the collection. When you get Nitwits, you know you're going to get plenty of consumables. You've got the embellishments right there, so you've got a selection of lace, you've got a selection of ribbon in there, and then all of those buttons. Michelle was just using a few on that last demonstration. Then you've got your gorgeous pearlescent card, 24 sheets here. So this is 250 GSM to answer that question, or to just labour on the point a bit. So 250 GSM, double-sided for you as well. How stunning is that? 24 sheets in those 4 different colours. You can see that gorgeous pearlescent effect that you're going to get there. Then we're going to give you 16 sheets of your flower forming foam as well, again in matching colours, so it all works beautifully together. Next up, my favourite thing that you get within Nitwit's collections are the amazing topper pads. And look through here, I mean, page after page after page of crafty fun right here. And as I keep saying, you know, if you want to go for these individually, you can. These are the kind of pads that you'll be using, you know, if you're new to craft and you want to be able to create the most amazing cards. You haven't got a lot of kit potentially, you know, you haven't got die cutting machines and what have you. You don't have to have them with this, because these will just all pop out for you. You can get decorating your cards up. You've got tags, you've got banners, you've got sentiments, you've got decoupage pages, you've got the alphabet in there. You've got even little embellishments to be able to build up your own house as well. Little banners and tags. I mean, there's absolutely tons, page after page after page of the toppers. And then you've got your gorgeous 12 by 12 paper pad, 180 GSM, double-sided, stunning, really gorgeous all the way through. All of these available individually, and worth bearing in mind if you want to go for the consumables, there's a smaller bundle with all the consumables in. However, the best value for money is within the full collection, £62.39 or $76.76 if you want to grab that today. It's a super price for a lovely, lovely collection. Now, coming up a little bit later on, we have got Cartload, 6 o'clock this evening here in the UK. That is at 1 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be a big one as well, because Lily's going to be here. Now, a lot of you know Lily obviously is one of our experts, one of our crafters. She also helps put the shows together as well, and this is her Cartload. So she's coming in to present it with me to take you through all of the deals. So we've got some amazing deals, as you would imagine. A lucky dip, yes. This is already proved uber popular. Very, very popular. So £3 or $3 per dip. All right, so $2.40, £2.40 if you're platinum. You can dip up to 5 times without getting duplicates. If you dip more than 5 times, you might get duplicates. However, when you see what you could get, you might want to dip more than those 5, because you know what? I wouldn't be devastated if I dipped, say, 6 or 7 times and I got 2 lots of these. I mean, you wouldn't be that disappointed, would you not? I can't guarantee that you will get those, but those Aqua Blend pencils are in the Lucky Dip, as is that beautiful stag stamp and die set. That's in there as well. We've also got beautiful creator cards in here too. And let's not beat around the bush here. Double-sided dies as well, creator cards. I mean, again, you're talking probably £20, $24.99. $2.40 is all you'll pay today. I can't guarantee that you'll get it, but it's in there. You could be getting it. We've got edgeables as well for you. This is just a selection of some of the items in the Lucky Dip bag. You might get these, you might get completely different, but dip up to 5 times without getting repetition. I would dip more if I were you, because what's the worst that can happen? You get 2 of the same. But they're all amazing goodies in there, and the value for money is off the chart. Next up, we've got mystery bags. So these are buy one, that's fine. If you buy more than one, you will get duplicates. These are the exact contents of the bag. So you've got stamp and die sets. I mean, stamping bundle, but you have got dies in here. So stamp and dies from the Build a Bouquet set. These, by the way, worth over £50, over $60. You're picking them up for £20, $20 platinum. You've then got your Violet Roses stamp set with a stencil included in there too. Plus, you've got your beautiful terrarium stamp set. How gorgeous is that? There's 11 stamps in there. We're bringing you the butterflies as well. And you're also going to receive the swirly florals. 8 stamps in total in that bag, or in that set, I should say. It is £25, $25, £20, $20 if you are platinum. Then we've got your Nature's Garden bag. And again, huge value for money. So it's worth over £51, nearly $67. You're going to get 32 sheets of your beautiful cardstock. And you've got different types of card in here. So you've got 4 different colours. You've got textured card, you've got your pearlescent card in here as well, in a lovely array of colours. So 32 sheets in total. Then you're going to receive also from the Secret Garden that gorgeous Enchanted Door stamp and die set. Then we're going to give you from the Autumn Blessing set a lovely collection of sentiments. That's your Thankful and Blessed set with lots of sentiments for lots and lots of different occasions. And then 2 real absolute corkers from the Farmhouse. You've got a stunning embossing folder, which is that gorgeous wreath. That's in there. Plus, I think my favourite stamp and die set from that particular collection is the truck. So you've got that beautiful stamp and die set there. All of that, £20 or $20, proving very, very popular. And as Michelle touched on a little bit earlier on, we've also got a flower-forming mystery bag. Most popular of all of the mystery bags is this, because this is a complete... It's almost like a flower-forming starter kit, because, let me show you, you're going to get 19 sheets of your flower-forming foam. You're going to get 7 sheets of the white, so you can ink that up. Leave it white if you want, but you can ink it up to whatever colour you want it to be. We're also going to give you 12 sheets of this collection here, which is your spring hue. So 19 sheets of the flower-forming foam. Then you're going to get the tools to do the flower-forming with. So we're giving you your 3 different ball tools, 6 different size balls. Plus, you're going to get your moulding mat in there as well. Then you've got your dies in there too. So you've got the flower forming foam. You've got your ball tools in there, and then you've got the dies to be able to create the flowers. Then you've got foliage, because you want a bit of foliage with your flowers, won't you? So that's also included. And to top it all off, if you think, hang on, there's one thing missing there. I haven't got any stamens. Wrong, you have. You have got stamens. 400 of the blighters in there for you as well. That's worth over £52, nearly $74, £20 today. $20 today. Don't forget as well, you'll get your free gift if you pick any of those mystery bags up as well, because you're spending over £10 or $10. So I would not delay. I would grab those today. I'm a poet and I don't know it. Then, next up, you're about to see something which I can guarantee will make your jaw hit the floor. Oh, you've seen it already. It's here. Look, the Positivity Collection, 3 of them. The prices are quite simply stupid. This is the perfect stamp and die set from Nitwit. 4 dies, 7 stamps, £4.79 or $5.50 for your platinum. I mean, if you don't snap that up today, I think you're missing a trick. Really busy for these. We've got a deeper stock of them is the good news, but with the amount of people who are now waking up and going, say, what? These will disappear. £20 or $23 you could pay. Don't do that. Pay $4.79 or $5.50 today for those cats. Now, a separate item are the Forever Friends, but again, look at the price here. £4.79 if you want to go for the doggies. $5.50 if you're shopping in the US and you're platinum. 3 dies and 6 stamps once again. So even if you went for both of those, you're still under £10, just over $10 for the 2 sets. And here comes the one which is absolutely monstering out of the door. Your die-cut topper pad, 28 sheets in total. This is worth £17 or $20. You're at £4 and 7p, $4.78 if you're shopping in the US and you're platinum. You say 28 sheets. I would love to count how many actual, maybe I'll do that whilst Michelle's demoing. I'd love to count how many die-cut toppers you're going to get in here. You've got does it say on the front? I don't think it does. I might have to count them. But look, I'll be very quiet for the next 10 minutes. Look at this. You've got alphabets in here. You've got embellishments. You've got sentiment. You've got your cute little photo frames in there as well. I think this is a great pad. Great for all of your card making and your making for your boxes as well, but particularly for scrapbooking, making little home decor pieces too. Look, if you love your animals, you're going to absolutely go wild for this collection. All the numbers in there as well, so perfect for personalisation of particular products. And you've got lots of each one of the toppers that you've got in here. Don't miss out on this, whatever you do. It's probably the best price of the day so far. £4.7p, $4.78 if you're platinum. Hello to Tina, who loved that last card. Laurie says, great card. I love the collection. It's got everything. Robbie says the flower forming mystery bag is worth way more than this. Great buy. Don't miss out. And Lynn Cherryman says, hi Ben and Michelle, I just wanted to say thank you to you both as I'm still stuck in bed feeling really grotty today. Oh. But you two have made me laugh so much and put a smile on my face. That's why I have voted for you both on the Craft Awards.
No way.
Ah, thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Well, that's very kind of you, and we hope that you feel better soon, and we'll keep the fun and entertainment and all of the demos coming as well. And if you want to know about the Craft Awards, we'll give you more details on that in just a little while. Let's get crafting. Are we going to do some stuff with the positivity?
Yes, I've got the Forever Friends out, and again, I love these. These are they're such a good size. So you are, I'm turning that over. You've got a real good topper if you're just using one of these. And again, if you're wanting, well, not wanting to fussy cut, then you've got the die there to do that work for you. So I'm going to bring my stamping platform in. And again, I'm using some of our Nina colouring card. Yep. Because I'm going to use some of my classics. And I think we're just going to use this little one here. But what I love about this one is those little paw prints. You make a beautiful border with those. They're so adorable.
You probably stamp enough times to make a little background as well, couldn't you?
Yes, oh, definitely. Right, so I'm going to use my rustic brown, and it's my alcohol proof because I'm going to be colouring him in, or her.
Cute!
Was that you?
Yeah, sorry, yeah. Cute!
Okay.
Reminds me of the little dog in the TV show Blue's Clues, that one.
Yes,
anyone's got kids of a certain age, you'll know that show.
Colouring it in blue today would be perfect, wouldn't it?
Are you doing it in blue?
I do have blue. I've got my blue pens right here. It's almost like you knew. So I have got my IB 1, 2 and 3 in my blues. And I have to hold them so far away because I haven't got my reading glasses. EB 1, 2 and 3.
Can I borrow mine?
On top of mine?
Yeah.
LY 1 and 2, so my light yellows. So let's start with, let me just put the lid on that. Let's start with the blues.
Do you want some more Jubilee questions whilst we watch you colour?
Yeah.
Jill B says, I bought so much over the last 4 weeks, I can't remember everything I've got, but I want more. I mean, you can never have too much, can you? Teresa Campbell says, I'm loving the cute little puppies.
Adorable.
Well. All right, so just whilst watching Michelle colour, so they've just been doing some like Jubilee facts. So what do you reckon then? I haven't got the exact number, but it says the Queen has sat for over X amount of official portraits during her reign. So how many portraits do you reckon that she's sat for? What are you saying, Charlotte? 130? 130, you say, but higher than 100. It's higher. She sat for higher than 130. By the way, for our American friends, if you're wondering why I'm doing that voice, there's an entertainer called Bruce Forsyth. He sadly passed away, but he was amazing. And he used to do this show called Play Your Cards Right, where they'd have to guess whether the next card was higher or lower. And he higher, you say higher or lower. He used to speak like that, so that's why I'm doing it. Only because Johnny told me. So it's higher than 130. Michelle?
200.
Oh, that was the end of that. She sat for over... boring. Well, she won. What do you want, my love? You've won yourself a carriage clock. Yeah, the Queen has sat for over 200... Or it was a carriage clock, or what was it? Oh, congratulations, you're top of the range teas, mate, my love. The Queen has sat for over 200 official portraits during her reign. The first was in 1933, just after 7:30, when she was 7 years old, and it was a portrait painted by Anglo-Hungarian artist Philip Alexius de la Sazlo. I can't say it. How many garden parties have been held at Buckingham Palace since 1952? How many garden parties has the Queen thrown? That's the next one. Play along on the socials as well. Charlotte, starting the bidding with 70. Higher than 70. Higher than 70. Johnny? 140, my love? Higher. Michelle?
370.
370? Lower. 300? 200? Charlotte? Lower. Oh, John, I'm going to give you that. Over 180 parties have been attended at Buckingham Palace since 1952. And over 1.5 million people have attended a garden party during the Queen's reign. Anyone who's watching ever been to a Queen's garden party? Anyone been to Buckingham Palace? Well, I think you get invited. Surely, like if you're becoming like a, like an MBE or
I was just going to say,
or a Dame.
When Sarah got hers, whereabouts?
Oh yeah, I wonder.
Is that where it was, Buckingham Palace?
I would imagine it would have been, but wasn't she given hers by Prince William?
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Because she was like 9 months pregnant, wasn't she?
Wasn't it 2 days after?
Yeah.
That Charlie arrived.
Yeah, not
So
long.
was it 2 weeks? I thought it was 2 days after.
Well, it looks like it because she was pretty big, wasn't she?
The picture's in the book, yeah. Oh, if you haven't got the book yet, we can all make it. It's Sarah's story, still on the website. Her Majesty has owned more than how many corgis during her reign? Oh, by the way, most of the corgis that she had descended from her first corgi, who was called Susan, who was gifted to her on her 18th birthday in 1944. It is a strange name for a dog, that, isn't it? The guy's just gone Susan. You can't imagine calling that if you're out in the park, could you?
It's
Susan!
a bit of a...
Susan! Yeah, she probably doesn't take the... No, you're right, Charlotte. She probably doesn't take the... Well, she won't do now because Susan won't be with us, will she? So that's 1944. But how many do you reckon she's owned? More than how many corgis? 66, Johnny, you say? Lower. 45, lower. Oh, Charlotte's got it.
Oh.
She's had more than 30 corgis, and I don't know what this is. 30 corgis and dorgies. During her reign. What is a dorgie? What is a dorgie? You have to Google that. Do you know what a dorgie is, Michelle? I just thought it was a cute way of saying doggy. I got a doggy. Sounds a bit like producer Erin. Yeah. Oh, Johnny's Googling. Anyone know what a Dorgie is? Oh, it's a Dachshund Corgi. Wow.
I did not know that.
The Queen is credited with creating the Dorgie, apparently.
Oh.
A dog breeder as well, amongst many other things. Susan says there'll be more than 3,000 beacons set ablaze today in the UK for the Queen. Oh, and Catherine Bennett on YouTube says, I went to Buckingham Palace for my Gold Duke of Edinburgh's award back in the 70s.
Ah.
So there you go. How much did you get to see of it, Catherine? Do they just like usher you sort of into one room? I guess they don't give you like a guided tour or anything, do they? Oh, let us know more about that. I'd love to go to Buck House. Maybe one day. Services to...
Impersonations.
Services to impersonations. Services to voiceovers. Services to cricket. I wouldn't get any for that. Do you want any more of these? You want some more? Does look a lot like Blue's Clues. What was the song? There was... what was the song? Postman's here, letters come from far and near, all year round he makes me want to cheer. That was Blue's Clues, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the letter would like jump in through the door. Hang on, I'm just trying to find another... Blue's Clues is on now. It used to be, the UK one used to be hosted by a guy called Kevin Duala, who now works on The One Show. Who I know him actually, he's a nice chap.
I thought he could be a royalist today, so I've done him blue. I should have really done his spots red. But that
yes, then he would have been...
Yeah, but the red didn't go with the papers, so he's blue and yellow. So we're just gonna run him through and cut him out.
I'm looking for some more. Don't worry, Johnny. I'm just looking through. There's lots of random facts. Okay, so what is the greatest number of countries that Her Majesty has visited in one trip? So you know when she goes and visits various places, what's the most amount that she's done in one trip? 20, you say, Charlotte. Lower.
10.
10? Higher. Charlotte? 14 is correct. The greatest number of countries that Her Majesty has visited in one trip is 14. That was during her 1966 trip to the Caribbean.
Over how long, though? How many days or weeks did that take?
I don't know, but I would have dragged that out if that was me.
I would have done.
Trip to the Caribbean. 14 countries. Take me a year. And one more. In 1966, the Queen presented Bobby Moore with the World Cup trophy. Of course, England won the Football World Cup. But how many people watched that World Cup final on TV in the UK? How many people do you think? It was 1966. 2 million. Higher. What do you reckon? What do you reckon, Michelle? How many million people watched it back in 66? And I'm surprised by the number.
7 million.
Higher.
Really?
Yeah. Higher. Yeah, I'm surprised. I didn't think that many
23.
people would have had TVs back in 66, but... Your dad had to run down the street to a neighbour, Johnny. So it's higher than... What did you say, Charlotte? 7? Did you say 7 million? Oh. Higher than... Higher than 15 million. Higher than 25 million?
No.
No, I'm not. Lower than 40 million. Slightly higher than 30. It's more. It's 32 million.
You wouldn't have thought. I mean, like Johnny just said, his dad had to run down the street to watch Neighbours. Lots of them did that way, didn't they? So you would have thought.
Like, I don't know what the population would have been back then, but 32.3 million, that must be way more than half the country.
Yeah.
Surely. Maybe they're still crammed into each... No, it's a TV audience. Yeah, oh yeah, less than 80,000 in the stadium. Probably more back in those days, because they're all standing up. 32.3 million viewers. It's about the average what we get on a masterclass. Well, right, there you go. We'll do some more of those later, because you seem to be enjoying those on the old socials. No guided tour for Catherine, she says, but I do remember a very long gallery type room before meeting the Duke himself. That's amazing. That's such a great thing to have done. And Kathy says, I've got these, the Nitwits. I think I will use one of the gnomes' backgrounds to make a card. The Maypond scene. Oh, that's quite nice. That's quite a nice idea. So there's only 54 million people in the UK in 1966, and 32 million of them were watching the football. That is incredible, isn't it?
Wow.
You consider, like, you don't get massive TV audiences these days, do you not, for shows? Even
No.
things like the Strictly probably only gets, what, 12 million? Yeah. Wow.
It was back in the day, though, when footballers played football because they enjoyed football, not because they enjoyed the wage.
When footballers were footballers.
Yeah.
Wonder what the pay for a footballer was back in those days. Wonder what Bobby Moore was getting paid when he was playing for West Ham United. He did play for West Ham, didn't he? Yeah. Wonder what his weekly wage was. Not the... What do they get paid now? About $500,000 a week? Some of them? Whew.
No wonder so many people want to marry a footballer.
£100 a week it was. Bobby Moore got in 1966.
Wow.
That was probably big-ish back in those days, wasn't it? £400 a month, yeah. 33 million viewers, says Nikoni. Yes, absolutely. But yeah, it's a good point. Lillian says there weren't many channels to choose from then. That is a very good point. That probably back in '66, there probably was only one, possibly two channels, wasn't there? So maybe that is another good point. That is another good point. Oh, I've loved all these facts. Good fun. We'll do some more in a bit. Do some more.
So I'm just going to make this double Z fold card. And I've got a few of the bits from the topper pads for my little blue.
Blue?
I'm not calling blues clues.
No,
I don't want to be
that.
sued. We'll just call him blue.
Blue.
But if I bring in, so if I show you, bring in the one that I did earlier and the one I've just done now, where I've edged it with the yellow to tie in, you can see how different it looks. It really does, I think, make it pop when you edge it up with a colour. So obviously, depending on what you're using on your card, what colours, what papers, it really does just make it look totally different, just edging it. Not always with a grey, so I did it with my lightest yellow. And there we go. He just went for a walk.
Nice day for a walk.
I know. It's so lovely outside.
There's rain coming, is there, Charlotte?
It's about right though, isn't it? When you're inside, it's lovely, and when you're finally ready to go out, it starts raining.
We're going out, are we?
No, I just meant out of
Oh,
the house,
Out.
outside, not out.
Out. There's a forecast. I haven't even looked. It's normally pretty rubbish for the what. I thought you were going to say rain coming now till the end of Sunday. Probably will be. I bet you any money it'll be nice again tomorrow, and then when I'm off on Saturday, cricket will be off. Yeah. I'll go to the village fete, around the bric-a-brac stalls and the what are they? White elephant stalls.
Oh, you can't beat a car boot though on a bank holiday weekend, can you?
Car boot sales are quite good fun, actually.
They really are.
I don't mind going and have a little route around. We used to go to a few to sell. It used to really annoy me that you get the people who get there super early before like it even started, and they come and try and buy stuff off you before it even opened up.
Yes.
And
Even as you're unpacking, the sort of rooting through your boot.
Yeah. And the other thing that used to really annoy me is if you, I don't know, you'd be selling something like, I don't know, something like really, really low value, like a little, like a toy car or something, and they'd be like, oh, how much is that? 50p. I'll give you 10p. It's like, it's 50p. I'll give you 20. I'm not haggling over, it's 50p, or don't buy it. if it was something that was £20, you'd haggle, but if it's like, 50p.
50p. It's because people like to think that they've got a bargain. They like to go home and say, oh, I haggled for this, and I got it for...
It was 50p and I got it for 35. Oh, Johnny got a really early edition of Lord of the Rings for £3.50. Yeah. Is it really? He says it's worth about 100 odd quid now. Oh, I shouldn't realise the date, and you didn't tell her.
And you didn't tell her.
Johnny spotted an absolute bargain. Yeah, we'll see you on Antiques Roadshow soon, won't we? I bought this for £3.50. Oh, I love the fact you're putting the little doggy in the frame. That is super cute.
Yeah, I thought it's absolutely perfect for that. Oh. So I'm just going to pop that just behind there. There we go. And then, so I've just got lots of the little bits again from the topper pads. I'm not going to use him. So this, I mean, I know we've got the buttons, but there's also the buttons in the toppers, which are just fabulous. So this is just gonna, oh, look, life is better with a dog.
It certainly is.
There we go.
What's your dog called again?
Storm.
That's it.
I like to just call him Trouble. It's worse than having, do you know what? It's worse than having a child sometimes. You try to talk to him and he just ignores you. Now, I thought that only happened with your children, but no, it happens with the dog as well. If he's laid on the floor and you're shouting him, you can see him just sort of raise one eyebrow at you. Yeah. And then ignore you.
It's when they answer back. Scary thing. Bubbler Speaks says, I placed my first order of the month earlier, included some of the Nitwits. That's clever buying. And Teresa says, I'm so excited to make some cards with the positivity friends. Just ordered them. Yes, get these Nitwit goodies because they're very, very popular. And Rhonda says, in the US, we had channels 2, 5, 7, 9 and 12 in the 60s. You had to actually get up and turn the dial on the TV. And the dial made a big clunk every time you changed the channel. Yeah. Oh, yes. You remember those days. Beautiful card.
There we go. So we've just got him peeping out of that frame. And those frames come in that topper pad.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there he is, blue.
Life is better with a dog.
Yeah.
What is that what it says?
Yeah.
Yeah, better dog. Love that so much, and you can recreate that particular card if you want to go for these deals. So bear in mind, these are all individuals. So Forever Friends is the doggies. So you get the dies and the stamps included in there as well. So 3 dies, 6 stamps, really, really cute. We love very much the paw print stamps that you've got there. So again, you can use those to create little borders or frames, or even a little background, which is super cute. Then you've got your sentiments of woof, Forever Friends, and then all of the cute doggies there as well, which you can, of course, which you can cut out. £4.79 or $5.50, which is just ridiculous. Cats on the same deal. You've got Cool Cat, meow, and Perfect. Once again, this time I think you've got slightly more. Yeah, you've got 11 pieces there, so 4 dies and 7 stamps. These are £20, $23 bundles that you're getting for £4.79 platinum or $5.50. So everyone's going crazy for those. And then this is the one that everyone is losing their minds about, the die-cut top pad. Oh, I didn't count them. I'm not going to do it now. There's tons in here. There's tons. So you've got 28 sheets of these amazing die-cut toppers. So you've got the cats in there, you've got the tags too, you've got little banners and little stoppers. You know, you've got the ability to pop in little names on there too. You've got almost little bookmarks, calendars on there. I mean, there's absolutely tons. And 4 pages of each of the designs that I'm showing you. So 4 pages of your pop-out alphabets. You've also got, let's see what else we've got in here. Yeah, 4 pages of those frames. So if you want to recreate Michelle's card that she did just a few moments ago, those are the frames right there. Then you've got your doggies in there too. So once again, all the different coloured doggies. You've got the hearts on there as well, which is phenomenal. Then we've got your borders in there. Again, so much crammed onto each page, so much craftability. This is a great pad to get if you don't have much crafty stuff. This is going to allow you to create tons and tons of cards. You're going to get 4 pages at the front of your pad as well with all of your numbers on, and then you've got those little button details as well, and it literally just pops out of the cardstock. As I say, we've got a deeper stock of this, but the way that you guys are shopping right now, it will not last. £4.07p, $4.78. Jennifer, lots of lovely comments coming in for that last card. Jennifer just says, I love it, Michelle. Can we get the dimensions and measurements of the different panels for that card?
Yes. Does she want them now, or would she like me to post them later? Should I do them now?
Do them now.
So for this last one.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 11 by 5.5, and obviously it's scored in half and half again. So the panels for those 2 smaller pieces are 2 3/4 by 5.5, and then you're going to come down another 1/4 of an inch increment. And so this is 5 3/8 by 5 3/8. So the 5 3/8 tall is the yellow one by 5 3/8 wide, and that's going to be by, and just measure that again, 2 3/4. And then you're going to come down another, either an 1/8, which is what I've done on these, or a 1/4 of an inch. But I will write those out as well for you afterwards.
Cool. Thank you. Any more questions like that, do send them in. Lovely cards, says Susan. It's great when Michelle reminds us of different concept cards. And hello to Stephanie Theodos, who says, hello everyone, I'm loving the card, Michelle. I cannot believe we've only got 50 minutes left. That hour and 10 has absolutely flown over. Hopefully you've been enjoying the little quizzes and the chats and all the demos, and we've got plenty more of that coming your way. I'll remind you as well of all of the deals that we've got as far as our Jubilee event is concerned. But right now, we're going to give you the opportunity to check out your baskets. Head to the checkouts, get those deals, and we'll come back in just a few minutes' time.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Quick Buy, all your crafty must-haves in a flash.
Achieve crisp,
precise, and perfect die cutting results every time with the Gemini Accessories Plastic Shim. The idea behind the plastic shim is that it creates a thicker plate combination, offering an even more precise die cutting result with each pass. Simply pop a plastic shim between your cutting plates and then roll through your Gemini die cutting machine and voila! An amazing precise cut every time. Plastic shims work really well with detailed or thin metal dies. So if intricate cutting is your thing, then the Gemini Accessories Plastic Shim is your best friend. Quick buy, get yours now. Quick buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Draw, decorate, and customize your world with the colorful Spectrum Noir acrylic paint markers. Each premium paint marker gives opaque coverage on ceramic, glass, wood, and let's not forget paper, cardstock, and canvas. These versatile markers are filled with highly pigmented premium water-based paint, offering beautiful, rich, and smooth coverage. The colors can be blended together, and the fast-drying opaque paint is ideal for layering. A 3mm bullet tip offers smooth strokes, and a precision valve mechanism allows rich and consistent flow with no clogging. Quick buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
Hello, Emma Bailey, who says, I've literally just left the Evesham store after travelling 3 hours and having a birthday spend up. Well, that sounds marvellous. Let us know what you bought. You say thank you to all in there, a lovely bunch. They are a lovely bunch in the Evesham store. So glad you had a great time. Let us know what you bought. We're very interested in that. Anne Tang says, beautiful card. Thank you for the tutoring. And Mary Reno says, Ben, could you tell me the email to send my address to for the card I won yesterday on your Facebook? Yeah, so you want to send it to my email address, which is ben.moseby@crafterscompanion.co.uk. I'll give up my email address. Oh, yeah. No, I do use that one. I get the emails come through on it. What do you mean I don't use that one? I don't know. No, have I given... You've given the right one. Yeah, I have. Well, I know I have, because I've had emails in it from yesterday saying I want a card. Charlotte's going, no, that's not your email address. It is my email. I know what my email address is. Ben, no, don't, I'm trying, Charlotte, shh, I'll take you out. ben.moseby@crafterscompanion.co.uk. Thank you. You really took it out. Mobile number 555. It's always 555 in the movies, isn't it?
Yeah.
555-6767. Right, let us talk about the Craft Awards. So earlier on, Lynn very kindly said that she'd nominated both me and Michelle for a nomination in the Best of Craft Awards. So I'll quickly tell you about this. You can vote, well, you can nominate up until June the 6th. So that's the closing entry for nominations. And then from the 14th of July, the people and the items and the companies with the most nominations will then go through to the voting stage. You'll see all of the different people you can nominate. The form, which we'll show you the details for in just a second, there's about 25 categories. You don't have to fill them all in, all right? So if you just want to vote for your favourite female personality, your favourite male personality, and then your favourite crafty TV station, for example, you can just fill in those three. You can skip past all the others. Just a bit of a tip there for you in case you get to, number 24 and it's like your favourite crafty, I don't know, place in Northern Ireland or something, when you think, I don't know anywhere. So just fill in the ones that you want to nominate for. So these are the ones we would love you to throw a little nomination in for. So female craft personality of the year. I mean, take your pick there. I'd nominate them all if it was down to me. You have got 9 there of the most smiley, talented crafters, as far as I'm concerned, all worthy of a nomination. You've just got to think to yourself, who is your favourite, who inspires you the most, and pop in a little nomination. I think, you know, if any of us won, you know, if any of us got that particular award, it'd be amazing for Crafter's Companion. Same with the male craft personality of the year as well. You've just got to vote. You just got to vote for your favourite there. You know, you've got to vote for, the person who makes you laugh the most, maybe the person that gets involved in doing all the bit of crafting.
Best
has the best dad jokes. You know, wears a nice waistcoat. I mean, you choose your favourite. You choose your fave. But again, we'd love it if one of those 4 smiley faces there was to, well, get into the voting stage, let alone win the whole thing. So that's your choice there for our male craft personality of the year. Top left, top left. Also, you can vote in the Ultimate Gadget or Machine, what's the word? It's category, thank you. The Gemini die cutting machine, of course, would love you to vote for that. Then you've got the best brand for crafts category. I mean, who are you going to vote for? Crafter's Companion. So get that one down. Then you've got the Best Workshop online class. Now, we won this one last year, the Craft Along one, and we'd love to win it again. So if you can whack down Craft Along in that particular category, that would be amazing. Then you've got your Most Loved UK Craft Chain Store. Again, you know, mention our teams at Evesham, for example, and Chesterfield. The guys are working really hard in the stores. If you want to nominate Crafter's Companion again in that category, we would love it. A couple of faces you might want to think about in the Designer of the Year. Of course, Sarah and also Sharon always coming up with some amazing designs for you, working very hard. Would love it if you could nominate either of those 2 lovely ladies. And then, of course, the Most Loved Crafts TV shopping channel. How amazing for little old Crafters TV if we were to win that. So again, we'd love you to nominate us. You'll find the website address if you just Google website. You wascally website. Yeah, if you just search for Best of Craft Awards in Google, it comes up and then you hit the nominate button and then you can just go through it. And as I say, you don't have to nominate in every single category. Bubble and Squeak says, my question for today is about clear stamps. What is the difference between photopolymer and acrylic, please? Well, your photopolymer stamps are... I'm trying to find the wording of this. They're just like a better quality of stamp, aren't they?
Yeah, they are, definitely. You can get more of an intricate design with a photopolymer, and one smells and one doesn't.
What?
You can smell which is a photopolymer because it'll smell. I think it's a lovely smell. I may be a bit
Photopolymer
weird.
Stamps, high quality material.
Yes,
more
which is
durable
where
over
you
time.
can get more of an intricate stamp design with a photopolymer.
And which is the one that smells?
I think it's a photopolymer that smells. I need to have a sniff of one. When you first get it out of your packet, you will notice a smell, and I think you will notice the quality straight away is, I think, a lot better, definitely.
Yeah. I think the thing to mention as well with us is that obviously I think the majority of the stamps that we bring are photopolymer, the good ones, but we don't charge you like because they cost more to make, but we don't charge you, the expensive amount which you'd expect. So there we go. Hopefully that sort of answered the question. Let's get back on to Nitwit and let's go on to the Kindly Thoughts collection. Best ever price on this. I'll whiz through fairly quickly as to everything that you're going to get. But again, it's a lovely collection and a collection that plays so nicely, as you saw earlier on, with the home body. Plays really nicely as well with the Positivity collection too. But you're going to get in this set for $65.94 platinum or $82.50. Your beautiful pattern paper pad. I mean, how stunning is this? Absolutely beautiful colours, really fresh, really vibrant, really sort of ready for this time of the year to create some beautiful projects with. All of the papers as well, you know, been specifically chosen so that you're going to be able to mat and layer these absolutely beautifully. No confusion as to what goes with what, because we've taken all of the kind of confusion out for you, well, the Nitwit team have, and you're going to get all of those papers in that collection. On top of that, you'll also get your 24-piece vellum set, so that's in your 8x8. That's included as well, all matching up perfectly with the papers that you're getting in your 12x12. And you'll know by now, we're going to give you a fantastic set of your die-cut toppers in this pad. Once again, you get 4 pages of each design, so plenty to be crafting with. I mean, there's tons and tons and tons of toppers in there for all occasions. There's decoupage elements in there as well. There's embellishments, there's borders, there's strips, there's little buttons in there. There's almost little floral garlands in there too, little pennants. It's amazing. That is a really, really handy bit of kit to have. You're also going to get your pearlescent cardstock, 24 sheets of that included as well. Plus, embellishments, buttons and your bows. But that is not all, that's just your consumables. By the way, if you want to buy the consumables as an individual bundle, you can. But this bundle also contains embossing folders. So you've got your brilliant florals embossing folder. I mean, that for me, again, as I say, is just a card in its own right, really. Add a bit of colour, add a little sentiment onto it. You've got a really lovely card. Sentiments as well, covering off lots of different occasions, from birthdays to sympathy cards. You're going to get 2 of your edgeables, your little border dies if you like, so you've got that gorgeous elegant lace and then a beautiful lace die as well with plenty of detail. And then you'll also receive the stunning elegant roses, which is that stamp and die bundle for you to be able to colour in that gorgeous rose and then cut it out with that die. So it's normally what, $109.90, $137.50. It's the best ever price we've done the set for. Platinum, you're at £65.94 or $82.50. Remember, if you are grabbing this today, you will receive your free gift of the day as well, because you're spending over £10 or $10. Keep the questions coming through. Just as a by the by, cart load later on, as you know, it'll be fast-paced and furious, so it will be sort of minimal demos really. So what we'll be doing is doing the demo of the show and demo of the day vote before the end of this show. What are you going to use from the collection, Michelle?
So mine hasn't got a packet with it, but I am going to use the elegant lace die.
Okay.
We'll blame Debbie because she was the one who was in yesterday. No, we won't. So I've just got a piece of card and it's 7 by 6 and 2/8 of an inch high, and it's 6.2 high because that is that fits on there just perfectly. And as you can see, I'll just show you, it hasn't got a full cutting edge at the bottom, so it stays into whatever piece of cardstock that you are cutting into.
Yeah.
And obviously, if you want to cut it out, you're just going to trim it off.
Susan just said, I've got the Kindly Thought collection. I love it. The rose stamp and die is so fun to work with. Mary says, bought this last year. It's even more beautiful in person and it smells good too.
See? Lots of our paper pads.
You can. I learnt this very early on. You can smell the quality of a paper pad, can't you? Because oh, yeah, it does. Because you could, like, it's the ink, isn't it?
Yes.
That you can smell. So the better it smells, the more ink.
The more ink has been used.
Yeah. Oh, it does smell nice, actually. Anyway, carry on. Don't look at me sniffing a paper pad. That's a bit weird.
So I'm just gonna pop all my bits out.
Aunt Penny just says, it amazes me how the designers are able to come up with these adorable sets. It's phenomenal, isn't it? And Nitwit originally was digital, wasn't it? Digital crafting.
And they still are.
Yeah.
They're still digital, aren't they?
But they've obviously worked with us to be able to create these collections in physical form.
And do you know what? That's what I absolutely love, because I love Nitwit stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't have a decent printer at home, so I would never buy it and print it all out. So the fact that we do, and some of my favourite collections as well, in this form is just absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna ink that that edge, and I'm just using my lemon tonic, and I've got my honey pot. So I'm going to use my lemon tonic towards the inside of it, and then I'm just going to edge it off with the honey pot. And you know what, you can actually use these if you wanted to stencil through and make a pattern on, you know, the back of your card. You can definitely do that as well. All these you can stencil through. I mean, if you wanted to cut them out of some acetate, and then you've got like a permanent stencil there, and you can do that as well. So that's all I'm going to do with this, and then we're just going to put this card together. So I'm going to do a twisted easel, so it's a 6x6. Yeah, just checking. And I've already got these mats and layers done. So we're just going to pop these together. And there it is. So I've used our craft card, and I think that's another thing that we don't use enough of. We always tend to either use a coloured card that's going to sort of go along with whatever papers we're using, or we'll tend to use a black for our mats. Mm-hmm. And I think, again, it's like I say with the ink pad, put your black mat and layer down and pick up the craft card, because it looks lovely. And especially with these colours, these yellows and blues, a craft card goes beautifully with it.
Bubble and Squeak's just come back on the stamp question. She says, Michelle and Ben, thank you. I also find that photopolymers are less sticky and ink up better from new than acrylic.
Yeah.
And Mary Rena says on YouTube, exactly, Michelle, the smell is the paper pads. Used to be that old thing of people would buy three of one pad, one to craft with, one to stroke, one to sniff.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. I'll just take that back off. My card's a little wonky and we can't be having that. Well, I don't know who folded this, but she must be short-sighted.
Can I borrow my glasses?
It's not playing.
Do you have glasses to go over your glasses?
No, I have reading glasses, so these are my normal glasses, because I'm short-sighted, aka blind as a bat.
Yeah.
But
yeah, Debbie did leave it. Yeah, you could have Debbie's glasses actually, because you left her glasses yesterday.
I saw them out there, so I totally lost my train of thought then, because I forgot to put this piece on.
Oh.
I did. I saw her glasses out there. I wondered whose they were.
Yeah, Debbie's. I would let you borrow mine, but the arm's about to fall off these. The cheapy pound store ones. I'm terrible for my eyes now, because I wear contact lenses the whole time, because I'm long-sighted. Take my lenses out, I mean, I wouldn't be able to, I mean, I'd be able to know that you were across the other side of the studio, but I wouldn't know who you were. And then, yeah, just recently I'd start having to wear reading glasses as well. I've got what they call bifocals. Yeah, varifocals. Yeah, I've got varifocals. I'll put my glasses on.
When I went to the opticians last time, they said to me, would you like some, is it bifocals?
Yeah.
And I said no, so I've got separate, but I'm beginning to think really I should have said yes, because it's such a pain having to constantly be swapping and changing my glasses, hence why I've never got them with me.
It's just knowing where to look with your varifocals, because they said a lot of people don't get on with them, because you've got to make sure that you're looking in the right part of the lens, you see.
Yeah.
But it's natural, because if you're reading, you're obviously going to look down the bottom part of your glasses.
Yes. I just didn't think, I know it sounds daft, I just didn't think that they would work. And obviously they're going to work, because that's what they're there for.
Yeah.
I I don't know, maybe I just didn't want to admit how old I'd become. 39 is so old.
Old! Superstar Susie on the socials, who's tagged in for Radical Racial, says, it sucks to get old. I'm with you. I just had to up the magnification on my reading glasses.
Oh.
Yeah, I just upped the magnification on my contact lenses, and I think I'm slightly higher on the old reading glasses as well. Yeah, eyesight is terrible. You never guess who I bumped into last time I was in the opticians.
Go on.
Everyone.
I knew you were going to say that.
Thank you. Good night. Beep. What are you guys talking about now? Oh, was I here that day? He was apparently Keith from Paper Dynamics was getting Charlotte to zoom in on some white cardstock, seeing if she could find the Eskimo in a snowstorm, and she fell for it. That Keith, eh? He's a card, isn't he? He's a card.
He's crazy, isn't he?
He'll be back in soon, I'd imagine. It must be about time that Keith will be coming back soon. I think it is actually next week sometime. I want to say the 7th or 8th of June.
So it took me a little while to figure out my angle, but I got there, and that is my twisted easel. There we go, with that beautiful lace edgeable on there.
Stunning.
Thank you.
Very nice indeed. 8th of June, Keith is back from Paper Dynamics. Terry just says, I finally went with bifocals. It took a good month or two to get used to it, but so glad that I stuck with it. Yeah, they are brilliant. You can get varifocal contact lenses as well, which I think might be my next step.
That's what I've been thinking about.
Yeah, might be the way forward.
Yeah.
And Superstar Susie says, I'm the old lady of the bunch today. I'm older than all of you and the gallery. I didn't think you were that old, Superstar Susie. Yeah, Johnny says, how old are you? What a rude question to ask. I would never have asked that question. No, not older than all of us combined. Charlotte's just gone, what, Superstar Susie's older than all of us combined? No, she's older than, yeah, she's not 100. She's old, no, she's older than all of us. So she's older than, how old are you?
Do I have to? 44.
44.
I weren't born in 44.
No.
I am 44.
44, 43. Johnny, you're what, 38? And Charlotte's 28. 28. Jake's 26. 40. Oh, I won't say, Susie, just in case. I can't tell you. She is older than us. She's already said that. Huh? 46th. Higher. No. Let's have a look at your cards. We're going to vote on the demo of the show, because then we'll have to do demo of the day in a second as well. So, Michelle, go.
So the first one I did is the homebody, number 1. Number 2 is the positivity. And number 3 is the kindly thoughts.
1, 2, or 3. Get voting now, and we'll announce the winner in about 4 or 5 minutes time. Let's just remind you of all of the reasons to shop with us over the course of the next 4 days, isn't it? The Jubilee celebrations. If you're not yet a Club Inspire member, you need to sign up to Club Inspire because if you do, you'll get 20% off your first order. You'll also get 250 points and you'll automatically become a bronze member. You'll get 5% off every order after that. Plus, of course, because if you sign up in the next 4 days, you will get £5, dollars or euros credited to your account. Also, 3 for 2 on all adhesives. There's plenty of adhesives available for you. And 3 for 2 on all Gemini accessories as well. And that's not only the 3 for 2 deals, we're also doing kapow! 3 for 2 on select paper and card as well. If you're, I didn't see that change either. If you are shopping right now with us as well, great news because double points on all orders. And each and every day, if you spend over £10, $10 or €10, you will get a free gift. And it's a different free gift each and every day for you, so it's worth coming back to shop each day. And last but by no means least, half price shipping for US customers as well, which is amazing, and free standard shipping for our UK customers too. All of that is amazing. Still to come, I think we're going to do one more quick demo, and we'll need you to vote for your demo of the day too. But right now, we're going to give you just a little opportunity to check out your baskets. We'll come back with that final demo and all of those votes, and we'll see you in just a Moseby.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges, and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95, and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members, who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you, and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Draw, decorate, and customize your world with the colorful Spectrum Noir acrylic paint markers. Each premium paint marker gives opaque coverage on ceramic, glass, wood, and let's not forget paper, cardstock, and canvas. These versatile markers are filled with highly pigmented premium water-based paint, offering beautiful, rich, and smooth coverage. The colors can be blended together, and the fast-drying opaque paint is ideal for layering. A 3mm bullet tip offers smooth strokes, and a precision valve mechanism allows rich and consistent flow with no clogging. Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
We have a result for the demo of the show. What do you reckon?
Two.
2?
Yeah. This one.
Number 2.
Blue.
I do like that one. So
They're
that means...
just lovely, aren't they?
Like we were chatting about earlier on, for the demo of the day, it's cats versus dogs. So will you go for number 1 and vote for cats? Oh, that's 1. Or will you go 2?
Sounded like an
2.
owl.
2. 2. Charlotte. Sorry, Charlotte she's normally very swift with the old camera attention. She's busy. She's thinking about Johnny Depp. He's in Newcastle. He's literally just up the road. So after we finish tonight, she's going to jump in her car and go Johnny Depp spotting in Newcastle. So yeah, so that's, if she seems a little bit distant today, that's the reason why. 1 for the cats, 2 for the dog. Nearly broke into an Elvis song then. We're going to stick with the positivity collections. I should say not collections, because they are proving so popular. 3. Well, what we've done basically is we've given you 3 unbelievable deals individually. However, I think a lot of you are taking advantage and putting all 3 of these into your basket, because £4 and change to get the cat, which is your perfect set. You've also got £4 and change to get your dogs, the Forever Friends. You're dreaming of Johnny Depp. Okay, that's that one. And then the best buy of the day, £4.07 if you're platinum, or $4.78 for the 12x12 topper pad. Oh, dear. Charlotte's planning out just exactly where she's going to go. I think she's looking at like news reports as to where he's been, and she'll be drawing a map in a minute to try and find his every move. Johnny. Depp. £4.07, $4.78 is the deal on this one. Right. One more demo to come. On the positivity.
Yes. We're going to use the perfect stamp and die set. So I've done cats, then dogs, and then we're going to do cats again.
Yeah.
And again, when you're taking them out, they're a lovely size. And obviously you've got the dies if you're not brilliant like me at fussy cutting. But again, stamping them, just stamping them out onto whatever. And also you've got I've already done it because I've noticed the time. But again, some masking with these so you can really build up a cat ladies card. So you can have
what
like
card?
A cat ladies card.
Oh, crazy cat lady.
Yeah. So you said crazy, I just said cat lady. So so the masking technique, because you've got the dies with them, you're going to be able to do that brilliant with these and really build up a huge amount of cats if you want. So I've used our Nina card, and again I'm going to bring in some of our classics. So I've got my greys, I've got some of my light yellows, and I've got my golden yellows. And then I've just got the blossom, just for their little noses. So, just gonna, I don't know which one to use first. I'll use my greys first. So that I've got 2, 4 and 5 with the greys. And we'll just colour. Why am I thinking that we've got a collection called Cats with Attitude? Do we?
Cats with Attitude?
Yeah.
Don't think so. Should we? That's before my time, isn't it? Oh yeah, that would make sense actually, because we've got the animals with attitude now, haven't we?
That might be what I'm thinking of. So I was just thinking cats do have attitude. We should have a collection called Cats with Attitude, but then I thought, do we already have
there
it?
is, look. Yeah, Cats with Attitude. Yeah, Animals with Attitude is the new one, isn't it? That launched whilst I was on holiday. Because that's got the sloths in it and stuff.
Yeah, that's it.
And
I think there's a giraffe in it, isn't there? Or am I thinking of something else again?
There were two animal collections launched very close next to each other, weren't there? There was like an Animals with Attitude, and then there was like a Go Wild one or something, I think it was. But yeah. Love your vest, Ben, says Stephanie. Thank you. It's all very Jubilee-y, isn't it? I've gone for the Jubilee vest, and Hopefully you've noticed Michelle's nails as well. She's gone for very Jubilee-y. Jubilee-y.
But I didn't have anything in my wardrobe sort of red, white and bluey. So I did my nails instead.
How many, sorry, I was going back to do some Jubilee facts just to finish off the show. How many countries have issued coinage with the image of the Queen over the years, do you think?
Oh.
How many countries have issued coinage with the image of the Queen, do you reckon? 9? Higher. Higher than 12. Higher than 20. Yeah.
31.
Higher than 31.
Oh.
Well done, Johnny. 35. Yeah, I've issued coinage with the Queen during her time. How many prime ministers has have served during the Queen's time? So, who was the first? Who was her first prime minister? What do you say? Churchill is correct. Winston Churchill. But how many prime ministers during her 70 years? 19, Charlotte. No. What do you reckon, Michelle?
Is it higher?
Lower.
Oh, 13.
Johnny? It's higher than what you said, Michelle, lower than what Johnny said.
14.
Correct. Same amount of prime ministers as presidents.
Oh.
14 presidents, 14 prime ministers. A list of the prime ministers. There's one. Can you name all of the prime ministers? Wow.
No.
Go backwards. Boris Johnson. That's what it's called, isn't it? Theresa May. Cameron. Brown. Blair. Major. Thatcher. Wilson. Howard Wilson. Macmillan. Churchill. There's 4 missing. It's all gone very quiet.
I wouldn't have even got half as far as you just
Oh,
did.
Callaghan didn't say. James Callaghan said Wilson. Heath didn't say. Ted Heath. Wedworth Heath, yeah, 2 more. Oh, Alec Douglas Horn, yeah, no, didn't get that. Harriet Macmillan, I got that one. Oh, Anthony Eden was the other one. Wow. Churchill.
It's crazy sort of when you reel them off like that, when you think about it.
In what respect? There have been so many?
Yeah.
Or not that many?
Yeah. And
It doesn't seem a lot in 70 years, does it? But
yeah.
we'd have a general election about every 4 years, isn't it? So, yeah.
So I'm going to bring that in, and that's the one that here's one I, did earlier. So we'll just pop that to the side. And again, they're just so adorable and so much fun to colour in. They really are. So we're gonna pop this card together. And again, I've brought in the papers from the other collection. The Caring Thoughts. I can never remember that one.
Which one?
Caring Thoughts. I always want to say Positive Thoughts, but then that's ours, isn't it? Positive Thoughts.
What? But yes. Yes, sorry.
Oh, it's like being in a room with one of my children.
What? We do one more doodah.
Doodah.
How many investitures do you think the Queen has done over her reign?
How many what?
So, like, bestowed an honour on somebody.
Okay. Oh, God.
It's not as many. Well, I don't know, actually. I'd have thought it would have been more than that. Well, we all know one, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Bonnie Tyler's been made an MPE, is she? I did not know that.
No.
Claire Baldwin, I saw, got made one today. Yeah, how many investitures throughout her reign? There you go, that'll be the last one. It's not thousands, no, it's less than you think. Higher than 300. What do you reckon?
Oh, I don't know.
Higher than 300, Johnny's guessed that. What did you say? Oh, it's a bit higher. A bit lower. 650.
Actually, not as many as I thought. I thought there'd be a lot more.
Well, yeah, a couple of times a year and special occasions as well, like with the Jubilee. I think people get nominated to her, don't they? I don't think she doesn't specifically pick them. I think people pick them. Sarah doesn't know who put her forward because apparently there's loads and loads of forms to fill out to nominate someone for for an MBE or an OBE or a CBE or KBE, and yeah, she doesn't know. She still doesn't know to this day who did it. Mm.
Oh. If I nominated someone and they actually received the award, I won't be able to keep it.
You'd want to tell them, wouldn't you?
I'd be telling them, yeah.
Of course you would. Because you'd want to be the +1 to Buckingham Palace when they went and got their award.
Yes.
Talking of awards, don't forget the Craft Awards coming up very soon if you'd like to nominate. Michelle and I always open for a nomination or two.
I'm still in shock that that lady earlier said she'd voted for me.
Well, don't be so shocked.
Well,
I'm not shocked about that. I'm not shocked that you've got nominations.
well, I haven't been here that long.
Maybe you still could get a nomination. You can still be someone's favourite.
I'm not complaining.
No,
I think it's lovely.
Caroline Hanley wants to know, Michelle, which one of the Nitwit collections is your favourite?
You see, I think it's got to be the positivity.
Oh, yeah.
The more that I've worked with it lately, the more I've loved it. But then all the ones that I've been working with today, I've absolutely adored.
Yeah. I just loved how you've, like, as I say, crossed them all over. You know, you've used different Nitwit collections with other different Nitwit collections, which shows just how beautifully they all work together.
And they do, and that's the brilliant thing about them, definitely.
I love that sentiment.
What, meow?
Meow. It's your last show of the day, isn't it? I keep forgetting. You're not here later.
No, it's beautiful Lily later, isn't it?
It is. I keep thinking it's the weekend, Johnny, as well. Well, it is the weekend for most people, isn't it? An extended weekend. It's like the first Saturday of 2, isn't it? Saturday, Sunday, Saturday, Sunday. Lily's in with us later on for Cartload. That's
So
gorgeous.
there you go. That's a nice quick one to put together. I just love those animals. Gorgeous.
Absolutely stunning. If you want to go for the Positivity collection, then get the paper pad, whatever or the topper pad, because it's such a great deal. £407 or £478. What though is the winner of the demo of the day? It was cats versus dogs, and by 2 votes, the winner.
Cats.
The cats have done it. It's cats beating the dogs today. I mean, that is a lovely, lovely project, to be fair, isn't it? And we'll pop that one up onto our Crafty Walk of Fame. Could be voted as the demo of the week on Sunday. That is just about it from all of us. Massive thank you to Michelle. You're back with me tomorrow. What have we got tomorrow?
A launch day tomorrow. We've got Becky in the afternoon, but
Yep.
I've got a launch with the Grande
Oh, Swaddles.
Swirls.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, grande swirls, sorry, not squirrels. So that's coming
squirrels.
up at 6.
Yes, yeah. Because we've got Softer Side of Life in the afternoon
2.
with Becky. I'm doing Wake Up Call with you in the morning. Is it Wake Up Call in the morning?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's Friday.
Yeah.
Do you know bank holiday weekends, they just throw you out, don't they?
Yeah.
So, yes, so me and you in the morning and at 6 o'clock.
And it's sandwiched in between that. The lovely Becky will be back with Softer Side. And then, of course, that's my last day tomorrow. And then Saturday, it'll be you and Becky together.
Yes.
For Play Your Crafts Right, which is a Jubilee-themed quiz, which Georgia the Joystick has put together. There's a craft along on Saturday as well. Reveal the Wheel! Yeah. And then, of course, Craft House is all about the sub boxes, the craft kits. So that's all to look forward to over the course of the next few days. Maria says, I voted for Michelle too, and of course Ben.
Aw, thank you.
Thanks.
I've got 2 votes now.
So have I.
I'm pretty sure my husband voted for me as well, so I might have 3 votes.
Well, I'm sure that Laura voted for me as well, so I've got 3. We've got 3 each.
Yay.
We could be top of the leaderboard here.
Right?
Amazing. Thank you, everyone, for all the lovely comments coming through. Thank you, Michelle, as well. That was so much fun today. Michelle will be back with us tomorrow. Like we said, coming up in just over 2 hours' time, a really, really big cartload. Get ahead. This here is just a selection of what we've got. We've got mystery bags, flower forming mystery bag. If you want to get that, go swiftly because that is disappearing at a rate of knots. We've got a Nature's Garden mystery bag, stamping mystery bag, and we've got those lucky dips for you as well. You can dip up to 5 times without getting repetition. However, items are going very, very quickly indeed. We've got some great deals right across the board as well, and a cartload show that has been specifically put together by the lovely Lily. So she helps to put the shows together normally, and you know what? We thought, well, seeing as you've sort of put this cartload together, you ought to come in. So she's coming in this evening from 6 o'clock here in the UK, 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, to be part of what is going to be, I think, a brilliant Jubilee cartload show. Don't forget, if you haven't signed up to Club Inspire to do it, you'll get £5, $5 or €5 credited into your account as well, which you can spend at the end of the event. And of course, you'll get all of those other added benefits as well, which we'll recap on for you a little bit later. Thank you to Superstar Susie on the socials and Radical Rachel. Thank you to the team. Thank you to the Michelle. Thank you to the Michelle. Yes, I don't know. She'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you in a couple of hours' time with the team and Lily. Until then, bye for now.